Hello everyone, this is Tim again, and sorry for polluting your your YouTube feed with all these cleric domains, but I've sort of got the bug to do this right now, so while I got the time and the energy and the inclination and no screaming babies in the background, I'm going to try to crank out as many cleric domains as I can. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the moon domain. And I kind of thought that, the gods of the moon would be kind of important in a campaign that had various moons. I know in my Marth Ice campaign, I had 3 moons, and they were like 3 sisters, and they all had different sort of feels to them and different sort of inclinations. And moon, would be one of them, but they also had like one had nature, and another one had cold, and these sorts of things. So I wanted to basically make this domain that's kind of like light, but it's also incorporating a little bit of the like animal and beast sort of atmosphere from like werewolves, and I sort of just went with that vibe, and let's see what you guys think. So the spells at first level that you get are Sleep and Speak with Animals. At 3rd level, you're going to get Dark Vision and Moonbeam. At 5th level, you get Bestow Curse and Remove Curse. At 7th level, you get Polymorph and Dominate Beast. At 9th level, you get Hold Monster and Dream. Okay, for the special abilities of the Moon Domain, at 1st level, you get a bonus cantrip of Light. Also at 1st level, you get Light of the Moon. When you are bathed in moonlight, you gain advantage on your attack rolls. So if you're out above ground in the wilderness, it's not a real cloudy night, you get the light of the moon hitting you, you get advantage on your attack rolls. And I kind of thought that that does sound powerful, but a lot of campaigns are underground, or maybe there's a storm in the sky. So there's a lot of variables there that you have to have the right circumstances to get that bonus. And I thought that was yes, it's powerful, but it also has limitations. At 2nd level, you get the Channel Divinity ability of Soothe the Beast. You can target a druid in its wild shape or a were creature in its monstrous form within 30 feet of you, and if they fail an intelligence saving throw, they return to their normal form. So if you have a werewolf that's totally just like freaking out and tearing into things, you can have it make a save and go back to that peasant farmer that he was originally. Or if it's a druid that's tearing into your friends and allies, you can do this and knock him down a peg and send him back to his original form. So it's sort of like the reverse were creature, reverse wild shape ability, and I thought that was kind of cool to sort of bring some order versus the chaos of the wild were creature animal tearing into things, that sort of thing. So yeah, soothe the savage beast or the wild beast, whatever you want to call it. Okay, at 6th level, you're going to get the Wild Shape ability, which is the same as the Druid, except the duration is going to be 1 minute. So again, this is where the Cleric domains sort of leak into some of the other classes and make the Cleric feel a little bit like them. But it's also at a higher level than the Druid, so you're not going to be as nearly as good at this as if you picked Druid from the beginning. But I kind of liked, I don't know, like I said, the idea of the moon and the changing, the polymorph, the wild shape sort of ability. It all sort of fit together for me. And that's what I came up with. All right, at 8th level, you're going to get Moon's Healing Light. When the light of the moon is illuminating you and the targets of your healing spells, they receive maximum healing. And again, there's the limitation of having to be outside, having to have the light hitting you and the person that you're laying your hands on, healing spells and so forth. But again, it's just, I like that thematic. It has to be at night, the light of the moon. It just seemed like, it's kind of cool, a lot of stories and, movies and so forth have things where magic only works in certain instances. And for this domain, I really got that flavor where you really have to be in the right time, in the right location, the right spot, the right, you can't be under a bunch of trees. You have to be sort of out in the open. And yet it has a nice advantage to it. So yeah, that's for 8th level, and 17th level is Moon's Luck. You gain the Lucky feat when you are bathed in the light of the moon. You have a number of luck points equal to half of your cleric level rounded down. So, it's very much, you're luckier than the Lucky feat, but I figured at 17th level you should get some sort of extra bonus for that. So yeah, and you also have to be, prancing in the light of the moon in the middle of the night somewhere, maybe with a dagger held high or something, but yeah, maybe some chanting involved, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, that is my moon domain for the cleric for 5th edition. So, thanks, and I'll talk to you guys later.